I've played BT6 for 2,000 days so far, and here's proof for it. I'm gonna open the daily chest, and it's gonna say day 2000. Let's see what reward we're gonna get. Well, actually, I know exactly what we're gonna get because you can kind of see a couple of days in advance. So let's just click this, day 2000. And we get a racing ticket. Is that it? Day 2000. I've been playing the game for 2000 days and I just get one racing ticket. I mean, I don't even do racing, but yeah, that's fine. I can't complain. Listen, BT6 is giving me so many things in life that I'm not even complaining. I'm actually gonna take that. So to celebrate this, I created the Day 2000 challenge, which is basically a challenge that's gonna have the number 2000 in it a lot. So for example, we're gonna be starting with $2,000. We're gonna be playing up to around 2000. I'm just kidding. We're gonna be playing up to around 100, but we're playing in popular mode, and then I'm going to have all these modifiers, the health and the mob, which are the only two modifiers in the game that go up to 2000. We're going to have both of them to the max. So these are going to be some super strong ceramics, super strong boss, which we're probably going to have to one-shot, and that's what we're playing on in popular mode. This looks like it's going to be a challenge on chips mode. It's probably possible, but it's like, you know what, let's just take it easy today. And I also got Azalea as the hero because she's going to be able to one-shot the bad. I mean, if we were farming, we could probably do something like the Buccaneer Paragon or something like that. But let's just have Azalea in case we don't make it to $800,000 farm or something like that. So let's just start with Azalea. And yeah, 2000 days. It's been a very long journey so far. It's not 2000 days of uploads, by the way. Let me just get the farm like this while we're at it. We do have the money. But yeah, it's not 2000 days of uploads. It's actually 2000 days of gameplay. So as soon as I bought BT6, I didn't immediately start uploading videos. As soon as I got it, I kind of played it through it a little bit and then started uploading videos. But I did check my advanced challenge playlist, and I think it was sitting at 1764 advanced challenges uploaded so far, which is kind of far off of 2000, but that's kind of, I guess I did miss a little bit of these ACs towards the beginning when I was not as serious about doing YouTube in general, so I wasn't taking it that seriously, so I didn't upload all of them. And to be fair, if you guys remember, if any one of you has played BT6 like way back in the day, those advanced challenges were long. I mean, I'm talking, you guys have no idea how lucky we are that we have like these one rounders. So actually it was kind of a business decision, I guess, for Ninja Kiwi, because people were just not playing advanced challenges. They used to be like 80 rounds long, like the daily challenges are nowadays. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. So nowadays these ACs are super short, and yeah, 1764, which means that I did miss a lot of them, but I don't think I've missed any ACs in like the past few years, I want to say. And then I also checked when was BT6 released, and it was released, if Google is correct, it was released 2043 days ago. So I'm only off by 43 days since release of BT6. But yeah, it's a long time. It's a super long time. 2000 days. I don't think I've done anything for 2000 days in my life. Okay, so let me get the first marketplace, and yeah, just balancing between these towers is probably going to be the most difficult part out of this challenge. Let me just use the hard stopper again, because the set of towers that we need to buy is actually pretty much set in stone. There's only a handful of towers that can do well versus max ceramics and max HP mobs, and you probably need to just be one-shotting them. I think that's going to be the strategy to go for this one. We're going to start things off with, I think I'm just going to be upgrading the cannon ship and go like this, like a 230, and I do plan on getting some, I guess maybe we could actually get a sub to reveal, right? So maybe if we're gonna need this sub for 35, right? So maybe if I just do the submerge like right now, so that we can have it for 36, do it like this, and maybe even get it as a 301 just because it bosses a little bit faster. And so now we're fine with camo balloons, but we need to do two things. Number one is to stop farming. Actually, I would really love to buy this marketplace, and I don't know why I bought this bottom path. I guess I just thought that we can get away with one more, but yeah, we're gonna need the monkey pirates before round 40 so we can pull the Moab. Okay, so 38, 2 ceramic balloons at the end of this round. And what deals with ceramics? Well, the answer is very simple. Not the monkey pirates, actually. I think I'm just gonna buy it, but we should have enough money for this thing, which is the glue. So let's place the glue like this, go on strong, and then what are we doing? I mean, maybe we turn this thing into a solver, right? Eventually, because it's only 2, we should be able, yeah, we should be able to deal with them. It's only 2, but when rounds like, you know what, it's super soon, like maybe rounds like 43 might be an issue with this whole thing. But let me just get the corrosive. I'm gonna go with the bottom path on this one, and I'll just chill and just pull the mob around 40, and then think about farming a little bit, honestly. So I just do it like this. Yeah, okay, so after this one, I'm gonna use the hard stopper just for these regrows, and I think we should be fine. And then I'm gonna get the dissolver. Let's see if this was a good idea. So ceramics, dissolver is on strong, yeah, it's on strong, right? Now let's see how we do versus these ones. So these are max HP ceramics, and I think that as long as they get glued, you know, the glue is not just the DPS that it does, but it actually just kind of sets them up for these other towers that we have to pop them. Oh yeah, look at this. So now because these guys are fortified, it takes a while to even make it to the other side before they get popped. Oh, are they gonna survive this? Oh my god, these guys are actually surviving. Okay, let's just place things slowly. I think we have it though. Yeah, we do. And now these ones are the normal ones. We can buy the liquefy though. Okay, so 52, 1 Moab, that's fine. It's gonna be 2 Moabs, and if it's only these two, then we might get the ability, but it's a little bit of an issue because I think 53 has 3 Moabs. So I think this is the time where we decide, do we get stalls or do we just buy more hooks? And I think we get stalls actually. So let me buy, well, I think I'm gonna buy a Moab shove, honestly. This is the best, the most cost efficient one, right? Just see how it's gonna go. So 3 Moabs, yeah, exactly. And now this should be more than enough to just kind of stop them and keep them in place, right? Yeah, so just one of them left, but the thing is it can keep it in place permanently, so it's actually not even a problem. But let me buy a village now that things are going like this. You get +1 pierce to the to this thing, to the glue, and then maybe a little bit of attack speed to the boat, honestly, because I feel like we might want to be saving some of the hooks. If we can get away with just permanently holding, just like this, if we can get away with just permanently holding this thing in place and then actually popping it with damage and not using the hook, I think that we should be taking that as much as possible. Now there are no more no more Moabs on this round, so we can just hook the one on 60, and then 61 is gonna be an issue, isn't it? I think it is. Okay, so let's hook this one and let's just think about what we want to do. The Pirate Lord is 31,000. Oh my god, what? Okay, this is in popular mode. Yeah, this is in popular. I get what's happening. This is just way too much. But how many mobs are we going to be facing on this one? That's a lot of them, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have bought the last central market. I can see the Moab Hex coming out in a second, so I'll just use it. And then one of them popped. So if we can just hold these guys in place, we should be fine on this round, right? I mean, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so look at this. So Zeal is set on strong, and if I use the Moab Hex, it's gonna go into the fortified Moab. You guys see that? It's not gonna go into these guys. So is one of them gone? Like, what's happening? Yeah, there we go. One of them popped. We are gonna hook the second one because this hook is automatically set to target strong, and this is one of the issues. I mean, do I buy this? I think I'm just gonna buy this, set it to first. How much extra damage does this do? Because I did want to have this for 63, by the way, but oh my god, am I doing the right choice by doing this? I hope I am. I mean, the ceramics are, you know, we spent most of this time talking about the Moabs being at 2000%. We need to one-shot them, but the ceramics are 2000 as well. So let's just get the solver and let's just kind of chill. But we still do need to manage our abilities, at least until we get the Pirate Lord. Oh no, this is going to be a tricky one, isn't it? We still don't have money for the Pirate Lord. We have 21, this is 31,000. So let me just keep using the hook. I used the Moab Hex to kind of thin them out, but it's not working because this round has like 11 Moabs or something like that. I don't know, it's just a lot of them. I mean, I need them to start popping like right now. And I also need the Moab Hex to affect the ones at the back. So the front one's popped, but this heli is not holding him. So let me use the Moab Hex, and I feel like, oh my god, we're gonna need to hold them in place right now. I need the Moab Hex to make them disappear right now. One of them is gone, and yes, there we go. And even more Moabs incoming, so we hook one. Oh my god, these rounds, man. I need the Pirate Lord as soon as possible, please. Oh, actually, you know what I also need? I also need to buy one of these guys, actually, the Central Market. Okay, that's like, what, like 10 Moabs or something like that? Yeah, I'm gonna need the Moab Hex as soon as possible. Let's just hook one of them, and then they are getting nicely damaged, so by the time the Moab Hex comes off cooldown, they should be, at least most of them, they should get affected by the Moab Hex, right? I mean, that's a bad spot because they were kind of on the, they were taking the turn, I guess. Oh no, is this gonna hold on? I need you guys to start popping right now. They're gonna pop, right? Yes, there we go. Some more Hex plus Solver action. So we have the money for the Pirate Lord. Let me just buy it. You get the cooldown immediately, so we can just do this. And the Moab Hex, and now this game should become a little bit easier in terms of just what is... I think I'm just gonna lock this guy in place, right? Maybe towards the right side, maybe like this, because if I have it here, I think it's gonna affect the Bloons on the other side. We can deal with all of these ZOMGs, BFBs, Moabs, whatever it is. We can stun them, we can hold them in place, whatever it is, we can deal with them. Except for DDTs, because they have super HP and they're super fast, and there's not enough appears, there's not enough time for these cooldowns to come off, I don't think. So we are going to need the Bloon Crush to hold him in place, and then also we are going to need just something that helps us with one-shotting. So I was thinking of getting the two other things that one-shot in this game, and one of them is the Blue Master Alchemist, and the other one is the NG Trap. Okay, yeah, no, these guys are popping, and this might be an issue for us. You guys see this? So because they are popping from the DPS that we're doing, this might create problems for us in a sense that when they just blow into mobs, these small mobs, they still have 2000 HP. So let me just start buying these one-shots first. I'm gonna buy the BMA first, I think. Let's just start with this thing. Yeah, if they start popping, that might create an issue for us because we don't have any way of dealing with the mobs if the BFBs start popping, that is. Now this is a perfect round for the Moab Hex, so let me just use it. And now this is a round in which you kind of want to have Moabs because they even though they have a lot of HP, they don't have as much as compared to the BFBs, and so the Moab Hex is just gonna keep bouncing onto the next one. And as you guys can see, all of them evaporated. That's a very good ability that the Zealy has. So let me, oh my god, let's do this. Is Zealy, I think I need a Zillion first, by the way, so the Moab Hex goes onto these Moabs, but this is exactly what I was talking about. I mean, this might be, yeah, we need more one-shots, I feel like. One-shots and finally get the Bloon Crush, but I think that I want to buy one-shots first. So let me get the trap. I want to have the trap go like this. And all of these things, they default to strong, right? So the hook defaults to strong, the BMA defaults to strong, and then we can micro the trap and we can also micro Zealy. So those are our two outs, basically, in this whole challenge. Yeah, this is not as straightforward as you might think even after you farm things up, right? Okay, so DT is incoming, and we have the BMA, so these guys are gonna disappear in a second, but 95, yeah, 95 is just not gonna work like that round. So let me just hook these guys. Let's choose the Moab Hex onto these BFBs because this round doesn't have any Moabs on it. So we can kind of get away with it. And I think it's time for us to buy the Energizer, actually. Do I sell these guys? Let me just sell all these farms because we do have the money. We don't need them. So Energizer. And then, oh wait, did I make a mistake? Do we have the money for... Okay, we do 66,000. That's fine. Oh man, if I would have sold that thing before we got the money. Yeah, let's just watch. This is a full... It's not a full Moab round, but it's got a lot of Moabs. And the BMA defaults to strong, which means that you guys see this ZOMG? Yeah, it's targeting the ZOMG. So let me use the hook. The other one is gonna get taken care of by this thing, and then the Moab Hex, which you can't see the animation because it's the same as, well, it's not the same, but it's very similar to the Zealy attack, so you can't exactly see it. But I really do hope, yeah, these guys are basically, they're disappearing, but they're disappearing because of either the BMA or just the Zealy's Moab Hex. We're not exactly popping these guys. We don't have the damage to pop them, I don't think. Okay, now let's watch these DDTs. It's only the BMA. I'm not gonna touch anything else. And yeah, you guys see that? That was 5 or 6. How much is this round? I think it has like 5 or 6 DDTs, and that was I think it's 6. I think that was 6 DDTs that made it all the way up to this point. So 95 has 30 of those guys. So yeah, we need to be very careful is what I'm saying. So let's just keep microing this thing. I think I want to move the trap towards the front, right? So let's just move it like this. Just have the trap over here. We're gonna have the cooldown back for the hook. Do it like that. And yes, there we go. Okay, so 95, this is the round that I was talking about, and this is exactly the round where I wanted to get the Bloon Crush. So do we try it without the Bloon Crush? I don't think we're going to be successful, but I think we should maybe give it a shot. Okay, let's actually do it. So in they come, and let's just keep using all the other abilities except the Bloon Crush. But I feel like we're going to lose, right? Oh my god, no. We're exactly going to lose. Okay, now let's buy the Bloon Crush, and let's see how much of a difference is it going to make. Maybe we want to alchemize it or something, get some attack speed. I think it's going to be fine, actually. Okay, so let's get the Bloon Crush going, and let's just keep using all the abilities the way that we would be using them. And look at that, it's not even close. Yeah, this is exactly a tower that you need, guys. And is this even possible on Chimps mode? I would like to say that it is, because what's stopping you from beating this on Chimps mode? I mean, maybe just the Bloon Crush? I mean, we do have a lot of other towers, but realistically, you don't need all of these guys. You just need a lot of patience, I guess. When dealing with something like this, if you have enough patience in the Bloon Crush, you're eventually going to win, even if it's on Chimps mode. Okay, so Zealy is level 18. And she's not leveling that fast. I thought that she was going to be level 20 by this point, but we do need the level 20 for the bat around 100, and the money is kind of, I don't want to say tight, but we're at 24,000, so yeah, let's just chill with the money, not spend anything. We do need a little bit of patience actually as well to beat these next few rounds, but I do want to save the money so that, let's just see how much XP. Oh, she got a lot of XP. Oh, so 98, let me move the trap like this. Let me keep using the hook, and then I'm gonna keep using the Hex honestly, just in case any of these guys pops on accident. I just don't want any small balloons to deal with this thing. Let me just move the trap, like one more trap over there at the back, and then I'm gonna move it like this. Let's use the hook, and that's gonna be it, honestly. Yep, that's that's about it. We have a lot of one shots, but more deities incoming. So this is gonna be the last deity round, and after this we can chill. And by chill, I mean we need to use the Moab Hex, and hopefully it's gonna be enough. And this is right on time, guys. I mean, round 6100 with Monkey Knowledge, because they level a little bit faster. Here's stuff faster with Monkey Knowledge, I think. But yes, look at this, right on time to get the level 20 Moab Hex, which can now destroy bad balloons. So let's just use this thing, and this is going to take it away by itself because it does percentage-based damage. But there we go. And maybe we can try and do something like having all of them to the max. Is that even possible? Maybe that's gonna be for a future video. That's a nice idea, but for now that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching it, and I'll see you on the next one.